L is actually the noise with amnesia. And fucking Pizzano, the Peppino stand-in, is actually just like Peppino who's completely lost his shit because the noise fucked up his restaurant for the last time. But I have no idea if that's canon or not.
Imagine not.
Probably not, because a lot has changed. I am not going to use DDD because, I don't want to be too mean.
It's not a good sign.
Day.
Oh my god.
What?
The way this is set up is, something else.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn it. I am not clear what's going on. This visual. Oh, I see. Okay. I've got it.
You pick the stage, or I pick the stage?
Oh, unlock a stage?
It's like whoever picks the stage first gets to pick it, but...
Okay.
I think you're gonna do Pringles.
Hagen does. Hello.
Ah, there is Rome of 5-5.
The Rome.
Oh. Read.
I guess I should try actually looking to see if someone made like an inkling or something.
They did.
Considering
Oh.
a good one. Considering that was my main or whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Should've
sure
been
someone
made.
did at this point. Yeah, I know there's a few.
Oh.
That felt quite familiar actually. Quite like that character as well.
That's good, at least.
So many pallets.
I like that the portrait. That's actually pretty cool.
Mark's Pizzeria! Oh, that's, too annoying.
Nothing compares. Yes. Celsius struggles.
Oh my god, that's floaty.
Oh.
I keep forgetting. When I'm playing these characters, I feel like I have a block button, but I don't.
Yeah. Too heavy. I'm a big tree.
Oh yeah, I can't use the typical down B because, well, can't have items in this game.
So you can have multiple songs per stage, right?
4.
4, yeah.
Up to 4. Nice. Is what was it? Is On the Rocks a song in this?
I actually didn't think to put it on here.
Oh.
I lost my jump.
Smash.
He's just standing there.
It's like, that's me. I'm the Toon Link.
Yeah.
We are
Tank.
all
I put this fucking character in. Purpley and it's blue. Why?
Blue. Oh, hello, Melly.
Hey, Melly.
Alright, what the
Hey.
fuck you? Oh, wait, no, that's
Playing rivals.
We're all getting jobs at Los Pollos Hermanos.
Nice.
Oh,
Thanks, Mr. Free.
who's, oh, y'all doing, I see
Yeah.
you're doing custom characters here.
Yeah.
God, I'm so behind in the collection. Is there, like, a specific one you're using right now, or?
There's like a Google Doc that has everything on it.
Okay, is that, like, pinned or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
In the
Should
mutant,
be.
Yeah, check
Mutants
the
of Aether chat.
Yeah. Alright.
Previously Infinity Mugen team. Because it is pronounced Mugen. I kid.
Well, like, recently, I kind of figured out I was, like, saying the main character of King of Fighters' name wrong this entire time, and it just never registered with me.
Yo?
Yeah, it's Kyo.
Ah,
Because Kiyo would just be, like, something completely
Ryu.
different. Yeah.
Hey, at least in one game he's called Ryu.
And he does the hurricane! Oh, wait, no, Ken says that.
Ken.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
did-
right.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say like I was part of a stream where Aaron and Joe and a few of them were playing the console port of Street Fighter the movie for that Duck Station thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, it isn't until I played it with friends and I played the arcade version as much as I've done now, being into it. God, the edited frames in that game are the funniest shit. Like they have like Ken do like the peace sign thing, and they like photoshopped a smile into his mouth.
Oh, God.
And then Ryu does like the classic Street Fighter 2 like arm folded pose. Like you can tell it's like a completely different person than Brian Mann because his nose is longer.
God, I gotta look at that again.
Yeah, like give it a look. Like look at all like the custom wind poses they added for that.
Like, the funniest thing about the console version is that, it's much more comfortable to, like,
play.
people that, just kind of want to stick to how the original game's played. Thing is, it looks so much worse than the arcade
Also-
version.
Another thing I realized, and again, only now having more exposure to stuff, it is a lot closer to the movie in terms of like stages and backgrounds and stuff. Like
Oh,
every
yeah.
background and stage in there is a scene from the movie, which leads to some very baffling choices, like Ryu's stage just being a fucking jail.
Prison.
Was
Yeah.
it Chun-Li like that one scene where Gal pretended to be a corpse.
Yes, and in
So-
the background, the corpse in the background is supposed to be Giles, and I was joking on stream like there should be an animation where he rises up like he does in the movie.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do the Darkstalkers thing of like a match ends and he just like kind of rises up and winks at the camera or some shit.
Yeah, give
That
a
would have been
thumbs
pretty
up.
good. Yeah.
Sherm could do that in a Battle Craze update.
Honestly, the most baffling one was DJ's. We were trying to figure out where in the hell that one is in the movie, but it's the scene where, because there's a part near the end where everyone's like on this balcony, and they're like, oh, they just chose that for DJ.
DJ has like the most sinister theme in that game, which is really funny.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why they made DJ a villain.
They
I
made
don't know
DJ a
either.
villain. They made Balrog a good guy.
It is also very weird that they brought DJ and Blanca back from the arcade version, the stuff that they didn't put in, but they didn't use Dhalsim or Fei Long, which they allegedly made.
Well, Dhalsim was never like he
No,
was. Just,
he
like,
was. He was. They did do capture for him. They just never
Oh.
implemented it.
Uh,
And Sawada himself actually did motion capture as Fei Long, and they never used it.
I think they used it as like a background character for their arcade
Yeah.
version, but
He's in that weird floaty pit stage.
that I never understood what the hell was with that stage.
I think
Mortal
this
Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. But I think
Yeah.
it's also meant to be that part in the movie where Tori Honda is strapped up and he's like, "I'm sumo, brother. My body is in one place and my mind another."
Sumo
Fucking
brother.
E Honda and Balrog in that room here.
But yeah, like aside from laughing at the edited sprites, and mostly everyone had a good time. We were just questioning why they didn't bother trying to do anything with the Bison Trooper. Like they're busy editing sprites, and we're just like, just give him the Gunlock moveset. He's supposed to be Gunlock. Why not?
What's funny about that game is that isn't it the first Capcom game to have EX moves?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it all started with that.
Like, before
Well, I think no. I
Darkstalkers?
think no. Yeah, I was about to say Darkstalkers technically came first.
I thought I thought the first Darkstalkers had like some other system going on where you just entered like a max mode or some shit.
Yeah. And you could do like EX versions of supers, specials, or
Specials.
you could do
So
straight up
technically,
supers.
although I have no idea what was like the first game to have like EX specials. Period.
I think Street Fighter the movie was the first to kind of have the most like the most common form that we have now.
Oh, but let me tell you something. That system in that game, very fucking broken. All you need, all you need is a meter, and you could just keep doing EX specials over and over and over again.
As you should be able to.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been kind of just staring at that rat
Yeah, he's
this
just hanging
entire
out.
time. Just munching on.
Pizza.
Eat the rat.
Oh man. When I'm subscribing all this stuff now. Somebody actually made an extension for Fire Pro that makes it way easier to download characters now.
Nice.
Somebody made a Chrome extension for it's like, hey, these characters that have like, oh, you need this custom item, and it's like a list of like 40 things. Somebody made a Chrome extension to where you just like hit one button and it just downloads all of it automatically.
That's good.
I'm like, damn,
That's
I wish
very good.
every game had that. Like, then again, I don't know how many games like have that sort of setup going on. Like, as much as I love Fire Pro, it's like getting custom stuff is clunky as shit.
I want to say for the record, I'm really looking forward to my interpretation showing up.
Oh yeah,
Don't
Yeah,
spoil
fucking,
it, but I love it. Also, yeah, the Johnny character.
Oh, God,
Like,
yeah,
okay, what's the deal with this character? And I was like, it's literally just Johnny.
Yeah,
In Smash Brothers.
he's dead, Johnny.
he's Skeleton Johnny, just like Wolf Terry.
Yeah, same author.
I like this guy's stuff. It's pretty good.
It's interesting. The balance is very
And-
questionable.
Yeah, it's all over the place. But, that's what you get with these user-created characters.
Oh, Pepino. Yeah, somebody posted the old Lupo the Butcher canceled cartoon pilot and said this is what Pepino would sound like if he talked. And every time I look at him, I just like, piece of shit! I quit! Fucking I don't know! I forgot, thanks to that short, I say fucking I don't know, like, quite a bit.
This character's so broken, what the fuck? How fast he fucking moves, it's insane.
Yukazo!
The
He
actual,
has the switch noise!
yeah. His
Yeah.
actual, like, moves don't seem to be that crazy, it's this fucking movement.
Mist Fina!
Like, that's nuts.
Oh, that reminds me, another weird... God. Does anybody remember a Mugen character called CVS Wakamoto? Or CV Wakamoto?
Yeah, he was made for Rivals.
Yeah, he was just flat out made with the same moveset as he does in Mugen.
I actually kind of got rid of him because he kind of got on my nerves fighting him after a while. Dash attack!
What's... Like, I noticed quite a few Mugen characters make their way into this thing, and I like how that Ronald McDonald came in, and it's really funny how we have, like, all these different versions of Ronald McDonald nowadays. It's like, nobody's made a version that isn't stupid as shit. Like,
It's just like Mugen.
it's like, all these different, like, I remember the guy who made, like, the KOF 2002 screen pack was like, hey, here's my fixed version of Ronald. I'm like, cool, he's still broken as all hell. Like, you didn't fix shit. Just make a not insane version of this man already.
I mean, when the character's innately a meme, there's really no saving them. Like, I mean,
I guess.
you could make them work, but no one who actually wants them to work will actually, or no one who actually, no one actually can make it work, actually wants to. It's the dumb meme, I don't care.
Reminds me of someone, I shit you not, made a POTS version of that Ronald. It's probably the closest thing to balance.
Of course
Yeah.
there is. Of course there is.
God, like, the fun... When you mentioned POTS version, I forgot that I have a POTS version of Jury, because it's, like, just
The only
best
version.
Yeah, it's, like, the best one out there. Like, one that actually plays well and stuff, but it's just got that aesthetic going for it, and it's, like...
It's sometimes you take
But
what you
like
can
the
get.
one that was using like captures from Street Fighter 4 or
Yeah,
I remember that.
she was using the Street Fighter 4 outfit.
Yeah, it was custom sprites, but if I remember correctly, it was from some dude who didn't finish his own shit.
Tutorial probably.
Maybe
Yeah, the guy who made, like...
Doc.
He made, like, all these Street Fighter EX characters that had no combo ability, apparently, so I'm like, well, these are pointless, then. Okay.
I remember Tutorial made a Hokuto from Street Fighter EX, and like the first hit of her elbow Rekka like had unreasonably long stun, and I made a video about it.
I also have a Hokuto that's also just the bootleg version, but I'm like, I need something here.
Sometimes
Also-
women can have long hit stun as a treat.
That's true.
Whenever I think about fucking pot style, I always think about that guy that made all of those Karna's Revenge characters, and he gave Zazie a fucking fireball.
Yeah, like that guy needs any help. Fucking
Like I give him a fireball because it's easy to make.
I really should parsec with my Ikemen roster again sometime, because doing roulette with that roster is really funny.
Yeah.
I remember the last time I played it with Flynn, fucking Poochie kept showing up repeatedly. And I'm like...
It's like when we did the old Mugen roulettes with some shit from my roster, currently out of date. The characters that would keep showing up were like fucking like a UMVC3 Virgil, which was fine, but it's Virgil, so he's broken shit. And of all fucking things, Brian kept showing up a lot too.
Well, that's just.
And the funniest thing was me trying to like the very first like video we did with my roster and like the parsec thing was me desperately trying to explain to people, okay, this is what you have to do with Brian. You just push buttons because things happen.
Kind of sounds like Mr. Shihan, who I need to add back to my roster because I totally forgot he existed. But the thing is, playing with Erin is that like she'll like land on a character she's never seen before. And she'll go like, "What the fuck is this?" And then within like 6 minutes, she'll find the combo.
Yep.
Like,
Oh.
she just has this innate ability to just get the tech within seconds. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, that was her during the Street Fighter the movie thing. Like, found that character and immediately, ah, shit.
I love. By the way, I love during the Frog Crew meeting last night when we were going down the events, and Frank was like, "Street Fighter the movie. We've never done this before. I'm a little nervous about it."
Yeah. I was trying really hard not to laugh while I'm in like a taxi going home.
Not the worst thing a taxi driver's heard, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
God, I still need to film the last bit of Food Hell. Or, I mean, my segment's not Food Hell, it's Peanut Butter and Melly. But the funny thing is, I've been putting off making the Peanut Butter and Melly.
What are you afraid of?
It's one of those sandwiches, it's like... You can only eat half of it. Because it's like there's so much in it.
Yeah, I get you.
Basically, you know... it's basically a fluffernutter, but with strawberry jam, because it's like, hey, we need the peanut butter due to the name, but also strawberry. So I kind of had to. The thing is, though, it's like within 3 bites, you're like, I'm done. Like,
I've experienced everything.
Yeah. And it's just
This
like.
is tinfoil, it sticks it in the fridge.
Speaking of fridge,
Hey, this motherfucker.
Gay fridge. I forgot it was
Gay
actually.
fridge.
It was actually co-commentating with the guy that made this for.
Yeah,
the
I was there
event.
too.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I love that one dude that just came in to say that ultimate sucked and then he just left.
I like how our commentary, like, I think this was after you left, but our commentary got so, like, crazy, and we were so, like, out of it that we were doing the names for, like, the gift giveaway and stuff. And someone named Tekken Jesus won, and we all just burst out laughing because we couldn't take it anymore.
Tekken Jesus, that's real
It's
good.
like, Alex was just like, Tekken Jesus, and then I immediately was just like, and I couldn't control. And then everybody just starts laughing.
God.
I'm sure it's been clipped somewhere.
I hope so. I hope somebody clipped the bit where, like, the guy who was talking shit about Ultimate, like, we had a brief back and forth, and he was just like, there's more replayability in my foot than there is Ultimate. And I'm like, man, that's a lot. That's a sentence that has a lot to unpack. He's like, yeah, well, it's more to unpack than if you got a physical copy of Ultimate.
I'm sorry, Ultimate what?
Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'm just like, the, like, quickness of his retort there just sticks with me.
This man has had enough of Smash Brothers.
I think he was out too because he like injured like his leg or something, so he only popped in for a split second and he used all of those seconds to just say Ultimate sucks and then he left. I'm just like, well, I never played it, so I don't know. Yeah, speak the truth, I guess. But Terry's in it. That's pretty cool.
It is a party game. It is not a thing to get upset about.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like legitimately upset. I think he was just dicking around.
Yeah, probably dicking around.
Like the years of being around people that have an unhealthy hatred for games, you can tell when it's serious.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I found the clip.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. This one.
I actually watched The Worst of Guys since Butler posted the finished product, and I like how I can instantly tell it was Alex doing the fucking Irish accent. Like John Hancock's just in the house and you're like, Get out here, you fucking cunt!
Why does this Irish man sound vaguely Puerto Rican?
Well. Oh god. I'm kind of surprised that Alex isn't in the Fraud Rumble, but hey, I don't really have a. The problem was, like, for half of these people that are, like, actual people, it's like, I don't have, like, a visual persona for them.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
remember,
why-
even especially when we was like, yeah, do whatever you want. You know what
I'm
I
not-
like.
Yeah, like, I'm not entirely spoiling what your character is, but I'm like, well, due to the name, I have to reference Roman statues somehow. Like, that... And for one guy, I think it was, like, Mordecai or something. It's like a dude I don't really know, but he was in the list. I'm like, so what's this, like, before I consulted Aaron to double check, I was like, I'm just gonna get the wrestler Mordecai, but combine him with evil Ryu. And it turns out the answer was the actor Blair Underwood, but his limbs are like car parts. And I'm like, well,
What the
somebody made
hell?
Hornet from Fighters Megamix already, so that'll be easy.
Nice.
Oh god, I can't wait to see what this shit's gonna look like once it's done. There's just I think part of me just kind of realized what my life was when the list called for Dane from The Quiet Man. I'm like, oh yeah, I already made him.
Dane.
I love that guy because it's like, even though he's a live-action man, Square Enix still managed to find a way to make their main protagonist yet another Bishonen with too many zippers.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah, we tried to, at least one stream, we tried to fucking speed run that game, and it's like, back in my mind, I'm like, how do you do that? It's literally like 90% walking sequences. And then maybe some fighting.
I think my favorite thing is that like that game was developed by the people who made the first Prey or something.
Oh,
Really?
jeez.
Human Head Studios, I think it
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know they were involved.
was. Yeah,
Well.
they made The Quiet Man.
I know they were desperate at that point, so it doesn't surprise me.
That's a great second outing. Good job, guys.
Well, not technically their second outing, but the reason why they were in the way they were is because Prey 2 got canceled by Bethesda, and Bethesda
Yeah.
was like squeezing all the money out of them. And eventually they just got bought out by Bethesda, so ouch.
There are two things I always think about with The Quiet Man. One, the fact that Tay's actor is way too fucking good for that game. Like, he is putting his heart into just the shittiest script. He's
Oh no,
trying-
yeah.
I remember Ty Tuesday just felt like so sorry for him watching it because he's just like, he is like fucking killing it, but the lines are so bad.
Yeah.
But the second is that Kensei Fujinaga, the mastermind behind this, if you look up pictures of him, he has the same exact hair as Dane. Which says
Nice.
a lot, I think.
Nice.
He has like every like just half of the SNK male character hairstyle, basically. He's got the Kyo, he's got the Kensu, he's got the Kim, he's got the I think I said Kyo wrong again, but that's
Yo.
fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, I got the game. Oh god, it went into watch mode. That was scary. I'm gonna wait till this fight is done to join because I don't want to break anything. Also, when I was looking at the Fraud Crew assets, I did not notice that there was a couple of clips of Food Hell 3 already up.
yeah, a few of them.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is cream of gushroom soup, I think, came from... somebody was having a bad day coming up with that.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it
Mushrooms.
is disgusting. That's the point.
Yeah. God, it still kills me that I I couldn't be there for that, but hey,
Circumstances. Next time.
yeah.
You get to see
okay.
the horrible, at least according to everybody involved with it, because they threw like the party cheese salad over like a balcony, and apparently it's still there.
wait,
Like,
wait, it's
like some of it got on the. Okay, so some of it apparently got on the balcony, and they're like, "Nah, we're not gonna clean this up." It's apparently still there, and like almost looks like it hasn't been touched. Like,
The predecessor, I mean, the sequel to the pizza from Breaking Bad.
well, the pizza was at one point edible, is the thing.
yeah, that's the thing. You could enjoy that pizza.
You still can. Nobody can stop you.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb on that roof and eat that pizza, and then the people up there are gonna be like, "What are you doing up there?" I'm recreating my favorite scene from Breaking Bad.
No, I remember reading, like, the Wikipedia article being like, there was a complaint about some guy whose roof was getting, like, pizzas on it, and it was, like, the person that owned that house.
Oh, you got Mr. Slam. Nice.
Blam!
I am Simon Wintelbone.
I
What do you-
am Simon Wittenborn.
I was Simon Witherbone.
Wait, people.
Orino coming out of that! I forget exactly what he says, but it's basically the same thing he says in English.
Yeah, he's like, I am a god.
No one can be as great or as high as me! Damn it! I am Simon Wintlebone! I...
What happened to him in the years since where he went from being a Russian construction worker to guy from Office Space?
Of course it's me. Who else could it be? And Colts is like,
He was Swiss, I think.
Swiss, yeah. But the
He went from-
voice...
he went from Swiss to like New York after dying. It's... of course it's me. Who else would it be? And Colts is like,
I
you're
don't
completely
recognize you,
different.
man.
You're a completely
What the hell
different
does
guy.
that to a man?
Then Calypso did a babality on him.
Guess I'm gonna tear down your tower.
Oh, I'm gonna tear down your tower. Yes, I'm gonna tear down your tower.
Now, I'm so sad that we didn't get the Japanese dub of Head On, because I really want to hear what fucking Japanese genie would have sounded like.
I want to know what Japanese cousin Eddie would have sounded like. They would have just kept him plugged up.
You're gonna
They-
have Nobuyuki Hayama do.
And they would have just given him a Kansai dialect and then called it a day.
Yeah.
I
So,
see
Eddie.
Eddie.
I think the last time any like Twisted Metal character got dubbed in Japanese was PlayStation All Stars of all things.
Oh yeah, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet
got
Tooth
given
has
the,
a Japanese voice.
Yeah.
Was he?
No, 'cause-
No, that wasn't the Ganondorf voice. I don't think.
I'd have to look it up. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I know he was also Duke Nukem. That's all I remember him for. He was also the bullshit plot twist character in Zero Time Dilemma. But
Let's see.
Akainu from One Piece.
Oh, that gives me.
Let's see.
I really don't know anything about One Piece.
It's one
Me
and
neither.
it's piece.
I read a lot of it.
I-
I still don't feel like I know anything about it.
Gil from Street Fighter V.
Oh, yeah.
Fumihiko Tachiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, oh wait, no, he was not Ganri in Tekken 2. That's the guy that I was confused for this guy. Cam. I love it.
Remember to choke the subscribe button.
Mario, I'm dying.
Mario!
I like how, thanks to Alex, I have a whole bunch of characters not showing up here, and I'm like, well, that's the only way to have fucking German in my lineup, so...
Of course, this guy played a Sentai monster. He was a printer-themed monster in O Ranger.
I really need to get into Toku just for the weird monsters. I like
You need to, if there's one you should watch, it's Kamen Rider O's, because that's the guy, that's the one with Shaky Jake's Japanese VA for some reason. He plays a
Who was,
bird monster.
Do you remember which one had the guy, the Nasubi in it as like a... Oh god, I can't remember what his name was in that show now. fucking dude from 428, and everybody knew him. Was like, hey, that was the guy that I don't know how to describe what he went through exactly. He had to win everything by entering a bunch of sweepstakes, or else he wouldn't like wear clothes or shit. Some shit.
Was it? Are you talking about kanji? That sounds like something that would happen to Dad.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're talking about the guy who. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The poor guy who got put on that reality show, and he had to do the sweepstakes things to even get things like food and a television.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's fucked up stuff.
Yeah, he plays a major character in 428, and it's like everybody was just like, man, he looks weird with clothes on.
Yeah, he was
that
a
guy
character in Kamen Rider W.
Ah, okay, yeah. Wasn't he called like the Messenger or some shit, or?
Yeah, something like that. I think he's even in the anime version.
Oh yeah, Kamen Rider W had an anime adaptation.
And I love it.
Sequel, I guess.
What I love about 428 is that there is an anime tie-in, but you have to complete the game, or else it's just gonna spoil the entire game if you watch it.
Nice. That's what I want. That's what I want out of my video games.
And apparently, I think it was like the Fate people that did the anime or some shit.
You potable?
I think so. It's called Kanon or something. I don't know if it was the Type Moon people that did it. Some notable studio did it. And a couple of the other 428 characters are there for apparently like 5 seconds, so... I need to have people experience that game.
It certainly is a video game of all time.
It really is. It's hilarious, it's horrifying, it's heartbreaking, it's goofy as shit. It's ah. Also, apparently a casting gag was, there's like a bunch of mysterious henchmen in black trench coats, and they're all played by like apparently faces that you see as the American character in Toku stuff. Because one Robert Baldwin is one of those henchmen, and apparently he's a guy that a lot of people know.
Oh yeah, he's in the stuff. He's in some stuff.
Who apparently can speak Japanese very well, but anytime they have him show up in Toku stuff, he just goes like, "Watashi ni mata seru kudasai" and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like,
It's either that or they'll have them be dubbed, like they'll have them speak live, but then time comes to do things, they'll just dub over Japanese VA.
God, I forgot about this character.
I can't wait to see who you picked.
I hate I'm a person.
Come back when you're a little Richard.
Richard.
I love that post so fucking much.
Come back when you're little Richter.
Oh, God bless little Richard.
Picking the
All
greatest
right,
rapper
Link,
ever.
you can have my laxatives. Oh boy, I can't wait to take a dump.
I wonder if Google still has him listed as a rapper. I have to check.
Wait, why?
Yeah, so this was discovered like a while back by somebody I know, but if you look up Morshu on Google, it says his occupation is rapper because of all the rap songs people have made with his voice.
Christ. I hope Peter Serafinowicz is listed as techno musician, going by how many times a kitchen gun ended up in YTP MVs. That is like apparently how like 90% of people in America know him. The other 10% recognized him as the guy from Shaun of the Dead, I guess.
Who?
Peter Serafinowicz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and all that.
Well, yes, I will die.
I feel like half of me getting better at this game is just remembering there is a weak attack button. For some reason, I always go for the strong and special, but never.
Ah! Shout out to that one time you guys were playing with Iasme, SK, and Janice, and we were hearing different music from different streams.
Oh.
It was Morshu stage, and it was
yeah.
one stream was just playing normal music, but the other stage was playing like the rap song.
It wasn't like Gangsta's Paradise, but Morshu was singing it or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Good old
What a-
Coolio.
What a fucking experience. Oh yeah, Coolio, star of Daredevil.
Yeah, voiced by Keicho Nijimura, who I've just had a hell of a time looking up that guy's roles lately. It's like,
Slash!
the English voice sounds kind of familiar. What's he done? It's like, oh, he voices that fucking horror video at the New Emotions. Ah. Thanks to that video, I gotta say, how I'm feeling about my performance. I'm feeling pretty dorsaless right now. I was really hoping... I can't not think of DJ and not think of that stage.
Yeah.
Dorsaless is a very... It is an emotion.
Dorsaless?
Yeah, it's like... It's one of those, like... So I saw it just used as, like, a joke image. It's like, which of these emotions are you feeling today? And it's all, like, you know, shit like happiness and relief. And then it gets to, like, deluge or degrance and shit like that.
Degrance.
It turns out it was from, like, some random, like, analog horror shit or something. But,
Yeah.
and
Analog Cube!
that's like type of genre where it's like somebody pointed out it's like the VHS like static stuff is basically the pop scare of this genre because it's so overused.
It's like, oh, it's a PlayStation 1 game.
I think analog horror is pretty neat. It's just that there's a very fine line where it can be well done versus basically just the scary maze game, but you put a VHS filter over it.
Yeah, like all of those anti-piracy screens where they tried way too hard to be scary, and it's like you're missing the point here, man.
Yeah.
There would never be a fucking Nintendo screen where like Toad has like bloody teeth telling you never to pirate games or else fucking you're gonna die.
Like the whole point of the Mario Party anti-piracy thing was just like it's unintentionally scary.
Yeah.
Or at least, you know, that's how it's supposed to, like, look.
It kind of reminds me of the anti-piracy and bumpers that would come with, like, the Richard Simmons tapes that were just, like, for some reason, just really over the top. There was one where it was, like, you know, the generic warning, but for some reason it was set to, like, the Dragnet theme and somebody getting shot off screen.
Excuse me?
I'll have to post it after this.
If it involves somebody getting shot on screen, then probably not.
No, off screen. It's just somebody shooting a gun, but it's like the implication is there, you know. You know about the new emotions thing. Half the reason why I feel hesitant posting it is it goes full hog on the body horror shit. So that's some.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, transiveness. I fucking hate looking at that. The one where he just becomes like a flesh tree with gums and teeth.
Stop.
With, like this.
Please stop describing it.
Yeah, it's
Thank
yeah. All I'll say is you know, the part 6 part where the guy becomes a tree, it's worse than that. At least he went raro first because Rocky and all that, but
It's certainly no Altered Beast 2005.
you know, I was not aware of that.
Oh, you don't know about Altered Beast 2005. I envy you in a way.
All I remember about that is that, was that the game that, or was that Golden Axe that had just like a bizarre-ass, like, uncensored, like something was uncensored in it, like it just got past ratings somehow?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Like what uncensored?
I remember hearing something weird about either it was like the modern Golden Axe and the modern Altered Beast, I forget which. But like just I think the opening cutscene had like a weird like naked woman or something weird that like shouldn't have been there, but it just got past censor somehow.
I've never heard about that, but that is amazing. That has to be Golden Axe.
Yeah,
I
she
know.
sounds like Golden Axe.
I know there's Golden Axe.
I think it is Golden Axe.
The whole deal with Beast Rider was like, ah, it's got blood and titties.
Yeah, yeah.
I am like I just got off of work and I am. Yeah, no, I don't know what I'm in on, but yeah, from what the sound of that was, I'm pretty sure it was Beast Rider.
Altered Beast Rider.
I'm gonna kick your ass at Altered Beast.
Kicked my ass in Rivals of Aether, apparently.
With a character, I have no idea who this is, but they look cool.
League of Legends.
Yeah, well, they're from League of
Yup.
Legends, so they're not cool.
I don't know, they seemed alright, they let me win.
Yeah.
I actually really like the actual like modded character. It's really neat.
Y'all got room for one more in the Rivals Throwdown
Yes!
here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We should all
Rivals
do
of
a round
Aether.
where we play Isaac.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
I am down for that. Yes.
Is that right now then?
I guess.
I
Wait, Isaac?
Isaac
Isaac.
Clarke from the Dead
Dead
Space.
Space.
Oh, hold on.
Isaac Clarke for Super Smash Bros.
So I put that. I suggested that thing. You'll see. That's all I'll say.
Is it actually? There it is.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, he is Isaac Clarke.
Someone send invite.
Scorpions.
I don't even know if I can. I tried to send one to Melody and I couldn't.
Yeah, what I do now
I-
is right click and hit join server.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Well, I sent an invite. I hope it works.
Speaking of weird body shit, I don't know if anybody else has seen Sorry to Bother You in this chat. 'Cause
No.
I saw that yesterday.
I was gonna when I had the time.
It's on Tubi.
Okay, cool.
That's how I saw it.
Ah, yes, my favorite Nier Automata character.
Yeah.
she streams free movies like Sergeant Kabuki Man and NYPD.
Oh god, is that on there?
Yes, it is. That's how we
Yeah.
watched it for Fist Fight in the movie.
I did
We're,
not realize. Oh, sorry. God.
Oh, I never actually played this character before. Just realized.
I hope you all like the sound effects.
Sound design.
I really want them to update this with lines from the remake because he just curses whenever he runs out of ammo and shit.
This fucking game design. Holy shit, this character's weird.
Yeah.
I thought like when I downloaded him and put it like and suggested it, I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna play like the All Stars version because he was in PlayStation All Stars, and I'm like, no.
But yeah, all I'll say about Sorry to Bother You because basically saying like really much of anything would just spoil the entire thing.
Alright, fucking Up Smash is the one with the really long recovery on it.
There is a bit where like one character, like basically it starts with them being part of a telemarketer company. It's like why am I not like booking them? And one of the coworkers is like, you have to use your white voice to pull them in, and each person has like a different actor doing the white voice, and one of them starts speaking the white voice. I'm like, that's fucking Patton Oswalt. Just seeing like this slick Rick looking dude with a top hat and an eye patch going like, hey there buddy. It's like- but yeah, I like the movie, but god, it is fucking weird.
Edited someone should be branded like a big Master Chief.
I have no idea what's going on, by the way.
Yeah, me
This
neither.
This is the gameplay of all time.
Yeah.
This is what Super Smash Brothers could have been.
In space, everyone can hear fucking everything you do.
Look, everyone, it's the MIC Watch of PlayStation All Stars. It's right here.
What was that one movie that we were gonna watch, by the way? That like,
Freaked?
Yeah. Was that that was the I know the Butthole Service had something to do with that movie. I can't remember what it was now.
They did some like soundtrack work for it,
Ah, I see.
and the theme song was done by Blind Idiot God and Henry Rollins.
Okay, so it's just the most 90s movie ever then.
Yeah, it is. It's very 90s. Good
What was
movie.
it? What was that one Hard Times article? It was like Henry Rollins scheduled to appear in random 90s movie you're watching or something.
I recognize that name, Henry Rollins.
Yeah,
Only
funnily enough, I never, growing up in the 90s, saw a movie with Henry Rollins in it. I only ever saw him in Wrong Turn 2, which was in like 2003.
Was he-
I
Was he in Heat?
Oh, shit. I'd have to look.
Hold on.
If
Henry
he
Rollins.
was, I forgot.
Henry Rollins, is that the guy that Mike Patton called a cocksucker or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all I know. That's all I remember.
That YTP is sadly gone, but
Oh no.
if I could find the interview, I could easily remake it.
I can't believe the voice of Spencer called man a cocksucker.
I keep forgetting Mike Patton was fucking Spencer at one point.
I
He
can
also-
most definitely believe that Zahir from The Legend of Korra would call somebody a cocksucker.
He was also the man who did the theme song for the new TMNT game, Shredder's Revenge. That's his
Oh,
voice
yeah.
for the song.
That's what Mike Patton's doing nowadays. I forgot.
Oh, I mean, he's a big fan of the show, so it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not knocking him. It's just, like whenever I hear
Oh,
Mike Patton
right,
in a thing, I'm like, oh, there he is.
I might be wrong, but it's mainly because I haven't played the game yet, even though I should. Was he the voice of the main character in The Darkness?
He was.
Okay, thank you.
I just know that he was that in the voice of the fucking zombies in Left 4 Dead.
Zombies are Left 4 Dead, the Anger Sphere in Portal.
Angie.
Like, the more Faith No More and Mr. Bug I listen to, the more I'm like, these these casting choices make absolute sense. The song Ugly in the Morning, I think he just goes, like, full goblin at the end. It goes from Don't Look at Me, I'm Ugly in the Morning, it's just like...
I just makes me think of smaller.
Yeah, that's an average Patton performance there. Also, I re-listened to that album. That album's really fucking good. I hate that one of the best songs is called Crack Hitler. But it's so fucking good though. Also, Jizz Lobber is one of the best closing songs I've ever heard. Just an absolute nightmare of a song, and I say that with like just total compliments, really. I read that song was basically about Patton's fear about being in prison, and then when I heard the song again, I'm like, this sounds like being in prison somehow. Like, just an absolute nightmare scenario put to music. And that's, like, the other songs in the album are, like, him as a kid on a baseball team, knowing that he can't win every game. It's like, alright, well,
The existential dread of making your baseball dad disappointed.
It shouldn't bother me, but it does!
Wait, hold up. He did voices for the fucking Will Smith movie I Am Legend? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, he was the, he basically reprised the, Left 4 Dead role there.
I have to rewatch that then, now that I know this.
I'm glad I got to, hip a new, wave of people to the existence of Winter's Tale yesterday, by the way.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Like,
I
because
need to see that film again. For real.
I have been trying to get people to stream that. I've been trying because I want people to see that for themselves. I'm like, I can't spoil it. Like, well, if you're not gonna tell us anything about it, why are you suggesting it? Like, 'cause look at it. All I need to do is post a pic. I don't want to post Will Smith being Satan because that would ruin one of the funnier things about it. You know?
Find another way. No.
No.
I can't believe that fucking Devil Will Smith kind of happened in The Mummy 2017, but with fucking Tom Cruise.
My thing is that, like, why is he fucking wearing a Jimi Hendrix shirt? Just why?
worry
He's
about it.
popular in hell, I guess? I don't know.
I still remember, there's a lot of things in that movie, like the meet cute between the main character and the fucking lady. It's just like...
I thought you said the meat cube.
Sorry.
My bad. I'm sorry.
The thing I remember the most about Winter's Tale is when, like, Millie streamed it, and when the horse showed up, the fucking chat just exploded in horse for, like, minutes on end.
Was the meet cute when Colin Farrell broke into her house and it was treated as like a cute first date or some shit?
Yeah, it was weird. She was, I forget exactly what it was. It was just like squeaks, and she's like, "What?" Like, your floor squeaks. She's like, "Oh." Just like,
romance is natural as Sumio and that mass murderer lady in Silver Case. Oh man, you know, I kind of want to make a Silver Case themed level for this game now.
Wouldn't hurt to try. Stages are honestly pretty easy. I've got to hang on how they are.
I want like Silver Case style mugshots of like the base roster popping up and saying shit.
now that would be a bit tough. You actually have to learn how to do some coding.
Fucking rat lady would just be like, for reals?
Yeah, like, fucking, like, comment I got on, like, the YouTube preview for, like, my oh shit stage. It's like, mentioned, like, a few ideas that, like, I could do for, like, some more interactivity, and it's like, there's a lot that could be done for that if I ever consider, like, a Aether variant, but, like, yeah, no, that, I have not delved into, like, scripting at all yet.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't think there's a single one of those that could be done without scripting, so...
I mean, I definitely have, like, an idea for a stage that probably, like, needs script. A stage from Wario Land 3 that had, like, a gimmick where, like, platforms would turn on and off, essentially. And I need to know how to do that, like, sync to an animation.
I mean, I know Game Maker's script, I just don't know if it uses it like traditionally. I don't know exactly how it works at all.
I suddenly remembered that the Japanese voice of Gordon.
I think, like...
Japanese voice of Marisa.
I think fucking, I haven't done anything extensive, mind you, but I have, like, looked around a little bit in, like, the, so a few guides and shit. It's like, Rivals, I think, has, like, its own sort of syntax or something.
That makes sense, yeah.
For specific things.
Oh, I'm so dumb! Toon Link's just looking at me, feeling like, yep, I'm Toon Link.
I noticed this lobby has not crashed yet, which is great. Usually it crashes every other game. We must be doing something right. I'm gonna play my favorite kart fighter character. Wasn't there, doesn't Fightcade have, like, an update of Kart Fighter now or something?
I have not kept up with Fightcade, I wouldn't know.
All I know about Fightcade is eventually they're gonna put PlayStation games on it.
So Shinden 3, here we come.
More like AVG 2, because
oh yeah,
apparently the 3D games still have kind of a sync issue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I was watching Alex play Tekken 3 with someone else, and every single time they picked like either Piskanovich or Mokujin, the game desynced. because they can't figure out like what to do with those characters.
The moment you hear these things, but the thing is with like PS1 testing, like for some reason it doesn't matter what like people on around, they always pick Toshinden 3 as like the thing to try. And you know what? It makes sense. There's a lot of shit to mess with in that game.
The people yearn for Toshinden.
The people yearn for Vermilion.
Do they though? I mean, like trying to play him is kind of a chore. I mean, he's awesome, like design-wise, but like trying to play him is like.
I feel, as a fan of those games, I feel that that's accurate to say about a lot of characters in that series.
Well, I mean, like other characters have like, you know, basic stuff going on. Vermilion has gun, a really shitty kick, and like this special move that doesn't really do anything.
Oh,
That's
and a wire.
basically it. Yeah.
The wire thing.
Like, I know with the PS1 testing stuff, it's like fighting games are the big draw for like most people. And it's like I totally get that, but it's like me, I'm like on the side of the coin where it's like fucking Twisted Metal co-op with rollback.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of shit.
yeah.
I know, like, oh man, I can't wait for like the Flycast 4-player thing because Vigilante 8-2 would be really fun to play.
Oh,
Yo.
jeez.
What
Yo,
about?
Puzzle Bobble 4 rollback.
What
Yeah,
about,
fucking Puzzle Bobble.
Yeah.
Would Hogs of War work? Now that I think
Maybe.
about it. Yeah.
Maybe. There's a shot.
I haven't had many chances to play it with other people, so I can't remember if that was a game that was like a hot seat game or if people could use different controllers or not. I certainly hope so, because Hogs of War needs some way to fucking play it.
But yeah, like the big ones everyone's looking forward to are Advanced Variable GO2, the Street Fighter EX games, obviously,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Bloody Roar 2,
Whoa.
basically.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, now you know.
Yeah, Bloody Roar is good shit.
Yeah. Bloody Roar 2 with rollback, it's over. It is over, bro.
I mean, the closest anyone could get is the Dolphin net play of Bloody Roar Extreme.
Could you imagine Dolphin with rollback? It would it
All it would be is
absolutely
people
over.
playing Smash Melee over and over again.
Only melee and literally everything else is left to eat shit. And it's like, come
Maybe-
on, guys.
Maybe
There's a-
some Mortal Kombat deception in there.
Mortal
Well,
Kombat Deadly Alliance with rollback. It's over for everybody.
Rayman Arena with rollback.
There's also Armageddon, but
Oh yeah, fucking.
Oh yeah, Armageddon's there too.
Haven's Wacky Adventures.
They are not dead. They are the undead.
I kind of hate that Conquest, like, the dialogue in that is maybe kind of like Taven now.
I love the Conquest dialogue.
I love
Just shows up and he's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
what I love about Taven, I probably talked about it before, but he is an MK character that hates that he has to be an MK.
Yeah.
There's a charm to that. It's just like,
I mean, I don't blame Taven one bit. Fuck.
Hey, the television stage, neat.
well, the thing is, like, he's trying to just get from point A to point B as fast as he can, and everybody's dumping exposition, and he's like, please shut the fuck up and just tell me where to go. It's just like, do you know where to get to the Lin Kuei Temple? And the old guy's like, the Lin Kuei Temple.
The fucking,
Let's just say that.
like-
Please, I'm in a hurry!
Like, I watched a long play of that, and the fucking like interaction between like him and Shujinko near like the end game, that like that was golden.
I love when he finally meets Blaze, and Blaze turns into the big giant ninja. He's like, face me in Mortal Kombat. And then it's like the arcade ladder, but it's all the characters he beat the shit out of during the Conquest mode.
Wasn't his arcade ladder ending was just like, I failed and the world is doomed?
Yeah,
or some shit?
his arcade ladder ending is he fucks up, and his dad, who's the announcer, is like, "Oh God, I'm sorry."
all that effort he took to get from point A to point B, it didn't even work.
I do like his brother's ending, where he's like, "Aha, fuck you, I got here first. Also, you're gonna fucking die."
Oh, Dagon, the guy that
Yeah.
I forget about, even when I'm looking straight at him.
How can you forget Dagon? He's a great character in Mortal Kombat Project.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
God.
Fucking Wes Studi's best role. What is this character, by the way?
It's from a game called Downwell, which is a little
Downwell, yeah.
indie game that it came out like 10 years ago. I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, let me just carry into the Gordo, no problem. Or fucking roll into it. I do not know my terminology.
Gordo.
Empty.
Oi. I like this capoeira kick a lot.
I know this character got into that fucking...
That,
Playmakers.
Yeah,
yeah, that other indie platform fighter that, oops, it came out undercooked as fuck.
I didn't even know that was out.
Me neither. Yeah, I guess that.
I thought it was like
explains
open beta or something.
yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Lying
I
man.
thought I was gonna bring up like that other indie platform fighter that like got canceled because of like allegations against the devs.
I
Which one?
Indie Rumble, I think it was called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
I like-
Oh.
Yes, something was up with that.
It was literally like, hey guys, we're making this new game, and then like the remainder posts were just like trying to like sort out allegations. This is
Oh,
weird.
God. That is.
Jesus Christ.
I keep forgetting him plays that Homer. I really want to.
Humber Simpsona.
Oh, he-
Dial it!
Wolfie
Dial it!
animal.
Wait,
Wait.
he's experiencing the new emotion of Humber. That's one of the fake new emotions.
Yeah, Humber
Merge?
Skimson.
Yeah, that
Humber-
sounds nasty.
I mean, Humber is one of the few emotions that just don't turn into a David Cronenberg flush nightmare, so... I still haven't finished Videodrome, by the way. I don't think I can.
If the video drum.
Also because James Wood is a dick, but, you know.
How unfortunate, honestly. The voice of
actor.
Hades, one of the, like, legit, one of the best voices for a Disney character, and it turns out, like, oh, horrible
That
human
guy,
being.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shut
usually
up,
the
man.
entertaining actors usually are like, you know, the worst. I just like, I watch you in movies. I'm never gonna know you as a personal person, and I never want to.
Even with, like, Sorry to Bother You, one of the fucked up villain guys, like, apparently the actor for that is also a fucked up weirdo in real life, so I'm like, that's that's something.
It's in your
At first
character.
At first I didn't even pay attention to it because I thought a guy with the name Army Hammer couldn't have been a real person, but I guess he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
guy.
guy. That guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Army Hammer?
Yes,
Armie Hammer,
that is his
yes.
name.
Okay.
That's his actual name.
East West Bowl ass name.
You'd be surprised. There's a
Token
lot
weight.
of people with
Yes,
names like
token
that.
weight.
Coke and
Fucking Boo Boo Stewart. Anyone?
Stewart.
Bruce Stewart.
Stewart.
And it's like, after watching a documentary on the band Slint, I'm like, you know, I like it when people are weirdos, but not the dangerous kind, you know? It's like, after recording Spider-Land, you know, one of the most famous cult hits of all time, the mastermind of the band decided to move to New York and make sexy cakes. For some reason.
tastes good.
I saw one review, they said it's alright.
Are they sexy?
Erotic cakes.
They found the calling. They're like, all right, I did this. It's time to do what I really want to do: make sexy cakes.
I love that, like, one guy from another band who was just like, he was like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And he was just like, oh man, I want to go to New York and learn how to bake. I'm like, you fucking with me? No. But, like, there's another dude from, another band that, like, the guy from Slint was staying, kind of living at their apartment for a bit, and the interviewer goes like, tell me about his baking business, and the guy has a breakdown remembering that it existed. He's like, fuck, he baked sexy cakes, didn't he? What was the place called? And he's like trying so hard to remember, and then he's like, it was called Master Bakers.
That's pretty clever.
The guy who made one of the most famous cult hits of all time was living in my apartment making dick cakes and didn't record a single thing.
Oh, it's cakes and not like pinups, or like titty
No, like-
cake.
Yeah, like actual cakes, but they're like, you know.
Oh my god! More-
That Pepsi man.
Oh shit! I didn't realize the Pepsi Man was still in here.
Yeah, there he is.
My favorite.
I think all of us still had Pepsi Man in our roster.
Yeah,
yeah.
we all.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think Pepsi Man will have an honorary mention, like Wario and Peppino and Anton.
Yeah, fair.
I like how the fraud, the Solcon 3D specified the English version of Fighting Vipers. Fuck Pepsi Man. I'm like, whoa! What did he do to you? Is he like broken or something? I don't know.
No, just like they didn't feel like looking for a save file for that specific version, basically.
I see. I think it was like weirdly easy to get him. It was just like, what was it? Like he had to. I can't. It was some weird shit like when, like stage 3 under this time limit or something, and then Pepsi Man challenges you or something. If I remember right, he's mostly just Tokyo.
Yeah, he's just kind of a Tokyo copy.
Eh.
Infinitely better because he's Pepsi Man. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, yeah.
Peppy
What?
Man.
I'm so sorry to do that to you, Aya.
Why are you selling
Nothing
lime?
I'm not used to.
Why are you selling lime Pepsi over here? I mean,
Hey,
I would
Shadow
actually
the
kind of,
Hedgehog.
I would kind of be into that actually, but
Pepsi Lime was a thing, so
Yeah, it was.
was it? When
long
was
time
that?
ago. But
That's
Yeah.
where that sexy Pepsi woman design came from.
I had it all.
I thought Pepsi Woman was lemon.
Oh.
I remember the song. It was like lime and the coconut, but it was danced around Pepsi.
Of fucking course it was lime in the coconut. Why wouldn't it be?
No, wait, no. I am wrong. That was for Coke Lime. There was Pepsi Lime, and then Coke was like, yeah, we got to do our own version. And the ad campaign was literally a guy looking at a Coke can, holding up a lime and going, wait, lime and Coke. And then the whole song is, and then the song is lime in the coconut, but the lyrics are changed to lime in the Coke, you nut.
You could the lime in the Coca-Cola? Because
No.
that would have fit without saying Coke in the nut, which is
No,
like...
it's Coke, you nut. Put the lime in the Coke, you nut.
Why does that remind me of? Well, now Afroman's
It's
second.
orange.
Afroman's second best song of all time. Police Blow My Wad.
Oh Christ!
The first one is his new one. Like, there's
Yeah, I
no
love that,
there's no fucking beating that.
I love that new song so much.
It's. God bless Afroman, really. I mean,
So,
after
God
that.
bless the Afro Man.
I don't know if it's on YouTube, but I've seen at least one upload of the song with that footage.
I,
You know what
I
I'm
saw the
talking-
entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a trip to watch with that footage. Oh hey, Toast.
It gets kind of rough near the end, but
Yeah,
Wait, I love the part where he's just like, they, they had a warrant for me with kidnapping and narcotics. And at one point, he's like, okay, narcotics I get, but like,
I like the whole thing of him just recording it. Like, yeah, fuck it, I'm uploading this.
and the cops are like, it's making us look bad.
It's making us sad.
Well, maybe if you weren't caught on footage looking for kidnapping victims in a fucking CD case, maybe
And also stealing his fucking money. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, on camera.
On camera,
fucking
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
like.
Stuffing their pants with it. Like, Jesus
Don't
Christ.
fucking throw my own bomb into me, Link, you dick.
What's? I forgot the mouse's lady's name.
Palme.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Speaking of Hot Rats, I actually listened to the album Hot Rats. Boy, that's a lot of fucking jazz instrumentals there, Zappa. That go on for 20 minutes. Like, I remember Willie the Pimp. I think Nimrod used it quite a bit, like the opening chords to that for, like, there was a running joke where it was like somebody gets a case of the blank flu. It was like a dude from Final Destination getting hit in the head with a briefcase. It was like guy dies from briefcase flu or some shit. And when he gets hit, you just hear like dun 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 dun.
Nice.
But it's a song for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then the rest of the 6 minutes are Zappa doing a guitar solo, and I'm like, I just don't have the patience for this, man. That was kind of Zappa's, well, one of his biggest vices, was that, dude solos too fucking much. He had a double CD that was entirely guitar solos. Also, it's making me remember that I actually really liked playing 2B in Soul Calibur 6. Which is why I gave her style to a way cooler character, Georgia Wood. That was the weird thing about that game, is that all the guest characters were, like, really fun. I really like Geralt in that game as well.
King Harkinian should have been a guest character in Soul Calibur 6.
Why not? Yeah.
I can't wait for Soul Calibur 7, and it has Bathtub Geralt.
He's just chilling in there.
I love that. What was it, like PC Gamer or something? Every single time there was some news related to the Wiki, they just kept repeatedly using that.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was
So,
the
when Twitch introduced like the whole hot tub section of their site, you want to know one of the highest, wasn't even like a cam girl. The highest numbered stream there was just a endless loop of bathtub Geralt.
Perfect.
As it should be.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 Pepsi men. Pepsi guys.
Pepsi men.
Pepsi fellas.
Pepsi dudes. Yeah, Pepsi people. Pepsi
You know, fellas.
Oh god!
You know, fellas, let me tell you something about Pepsi.
Something about Pepsi.
Melly, watch out, you only have $20.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, it's that one weird businessman dude from Slap City.
Yeah.
Yeah, business casual man.
Business casual man.
Everything about him makes sense aside from the fact that he's weirdly phallic looking. I don't really get that part.
You had to pick this palette too.
But, I mean, it has purple on it, that's why I picked it.
Yeah, true, but you say you describe him as such, and it's like, oh. You got $60 at least.
Yeah, I can buy one DLC for the new WWE game.
Apparently that new WWE game, it's a shame that like the DLC is so high, because it apparently has the best character editor out of all of them now.
It has fucking Tiny Lister Jr. as
Yeah,
a
that's the other
DLC
thing.
character.
I would love to get that and make him his character for Friday.
Yeah, Debo, he was that one dude in Dark Knight.
He was Zeus in wrestling terms, Zeus, or as they called him in WCW, Z Gangster.
Which is a weird name.
Because they wanted to call him Zeus, but they're like, oh, we can't do that because WWE owns that name.
How do they own the name Zeus?
Because
That's
it's copywritten for a wrestler. So.
Oh, I hate copyright.
Because copyright is very cool and normal.
Yeah. What do you think? Fucking Resident Evil couldn't be called Biohazard.
You better not be a wrestler and coincidentally be born Zeus.
Can't call it Biohazard America because there just happens to be a metal band named that.
The fucking guys who made Tales from the Hard Side is why it had to be Resident Evil.
Or why they had to rename like 3 fucking Street Fighter characters all because Mike Tyson could potentially sue them.
Well, the funny thing is,
Like,
And then,
and
he,
then, like,
yeah,
years
then he
later,
didn't
you'll
find
be
out
like,
until
yeah,
like years later, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, that's cool.
like, the thing is, I don't think a lot of people realize with copyright stuff, like, I get being paranoid about it, but
Yeah,
the large majority of people are at worst not gonna give a shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's
Like, I
also like a lot easier to preemptively assume that they will give a shit, and then
Yeah,
then is
yeah,
to not
fair.
to just think that they won't, and then when they do, have to change a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? I don't know why the fuck they had to rename a bunch of different characters because of like Tyson, but you know.
In a weird roundabout way, like all the names do fit, though.
The fact that like Balrog just does not fit.
It is
Aw.
a Spanish. It is a Spanish name, but yeah, I think Vega, which hey, it's still vaguely Spanish. It fits better for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more before I dip out of this group.
Yeah.
Or,
Hey.
like, this, I'll still be watching afterwards.
I will be probably around for another half hour. Then I gotta get some stuff.
Yeah.
I actually
Could
got
you,
some food.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they swapped the names in, like, the inverse way?
Duck.
Well,
So it's like, Dictator is Balrog, Claw is M. Bison, and Boxer is Vega.
Oh yeah, this fucking Duck character is how I indirectly found out that like Duck Gang got updated to have 8-player multiplayer at
Yeah.
some point.
I really miss that game, honestly.
Yeah, I want to
where'd they go?
replay that,
Yeah, we should.
especially with like how mods have come a long way with that too.
Yeah. I remember I made a whole bunch of fucking hats for that
Oh,
game.
it's not just hats anymore. People make full-on skins.
Oh man.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember when I made a bunch of hats way back in the day.
When we played that for it's like an idiots do thing with like flavor across the yeah, like I found like a big smoke thing, and it wasn't just like the hat; it was like a full-on body. Like it was really great.
Well, now that I know that there are skins, I have to make an Aqua skin for that game. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. I think it's like a specific thing you have to download, but it's on the Steam Workshop, so.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Aqua over the years, by the way, is that every time I check in on MK Project, they keep making him more and more of an actual character. Like, there is some, like, work put into that guy for a silly joke character. I'm like, that's fucking rad, honestly. Like, I like how they...
Deserves.
Like, I like that they gave him, like, the ruby heart, like, you know that move where, like, she reads the book and then, like, a
The pillar.
geyser of water?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Kokodeska.
that. Yeah, he has that.
Kokodeska, but like a million times worse.
His isn't particularly great. It's more of an anti-air than anything, but,
It's Mortal Kombat.
but there's, like, one wind pose where he kind of, like, throws his hand down and let, like, two geysers surround him, and it looks cool as shit. It's like... There's also a fatality that kind of, like, makes Rain feel redundant now. Because they're like... The thing is, like, with Rain, it's like, okay, what deadly thing can you do with water? And one of Aqua's fatalities is like, well, if you can control the water, you can probably control the temperature.
Oh.
So one of his fatalities has them in a geyser, and then he just boils them.
Ooh.
Say what
Gnarly.
CC does in a super of his in Battle Craze, but
Oh,
you know,
well,
minus the killing part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like in that fatality, it's like they fall to the ground and like their lower half is gone, and it's like that's pretty fucking gnarly.
Jeez, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
game.
Game.
Is that the
Is that the? I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.